गोवन वार्ता लाईव्हचं यूट्यूब चॅनल सबस्क्राईब करा आणि बेल आयकॉन दाबून लेटेस्ट व्हिडिओचं नोटिफिकेशन मिळवा।
राज्यातील भाजप सरकार भ्रष्ट असून खाणी सुरू करण्याची हमी देत सरकार गोयकारांची पुन्हा दिशाभूल करत आहे असा आरोप अखिल भारतीय काँग्रेसचे सरचिटणीस रणदीप सुरजेवाला यांनी केला। केंद्रात आणि गोव्यात भाजप सरकार असतानाही खाण घोटाळ्यातील 35,000 कोटी अजून का वसूल झाले नाहीत असा सवालही सुरजेवाला यांनी केलाय।
There is no double engine government in Goa, there is only trouble engine government in Goa. And BJP has become the symbol of inequality, injustice, income disparity and inflation in Goa. Almost 16 lakh Goans, they have been duped, deceived and defrauded by the illegitimate Bharatiya Janata Party government's misrule and misgovernance. Actually, if I was to borrow a phraseology that BJP and Prime Minister Modi often uses, they are synonymous with 4 I's. That is inequality, injustice, income disparity and inflation. That's what BJP is. And I'll very, very briefly mention some of those facets to you. Inequality breeds corruption. It's historically known that the two are connected to each other. And what better instance can be than the statement of the BJP appointed governor Mr. Satyapal Malik, who indicted Pramod Sawant government of rampant, reckless and cruel corruption during times of COVID, when Goans were dying on account of complete abdication of duty by the Bharatiya Janata Party government. Instead of sacking Chief Minister Pramod Sawant, Prime Minister Modi transferred the governor. If governor was lying, he should have been sacked. He was only transferred to a northeastern state. Another best instance of this BJP government being mired in corruption from head to toe is the statement of the Lok Ayukt, Justice Prafulla Mishra, who quote unquote said he was disenchanted as he demitted office. And he said 20 reports submitted, no action taken. And that's why inequality breeds corruption. And I'd like to mention 4 or 5 facets thereof as to how Goa has suffered. Mining industry. In last 2 manifestos, including in the Lok Sabha manifesto, Bharatiya Janata Party repeatedly promised to restart mining activity. There are 3 lakh mining dependent people in Goa who rely upon it for various small and big livelihoods. In 2019, and I want to remind you, although you've written about it, Prime Minister Modi said, and I quote, "I will leave no stone unturned vis-a-vis resolving this issue. We will definitely work wholeheartedly to remove the obstacles in way of mining resumptions," unquote. Prime Minister Modi's statement turned out to be a jumla. Now, the self-styled Chota Modi, Pramod Sawant, on 1st February 2022, again said mining will restart in 6 months. But let me remind that on April 19, 2019 also, he made the same statement, mining will restart in 6 months. After that, 4 phases of 6 months have expired, but nothing happened. And I also want to remind you, this is the same Bharatiya Janata Party that tried to malign the Congress government, just like they did for the so-called non-existent coal scam in Delhi. And they said, oh, so much has happened, we will recover for 50,000 crore, we will recover 35,000 crore. For 5 years, they are in power in Delhi, they are in power in Goa, nothing has happened, proving that they actually duped and deceived the people of Goa by leveling fake and false allegations against the Congress government. And basically, friends, BJP wants to convert Goa, and I want to warn my friends, brothers and sisters of Goa, into a coal transit hub for hum do, hamare do, not for the Goans. Imported coal passes through our ports, goes to all neighboring states, gives you 0 jobs, 0 livelihood, 0 revenue, only destroys your ecology. That's the truth. The 300,000 mining dependent people of Goa want to know, what did the illegitimately manufactured government of BJP in Goa did?